Buenos dias. I'm here to give you a quick rundown. We are on the top of what we call the hotel, is where we've been staying for the past week up here in Arequipa, Peru. I want to give you a little rundown of exactly what was done last year and also what we accomplished this year. As you know, we came last year to do a project. This is our first year at Arequipa at New Hope Children's Home. We installed a UV sterilizer right here, and this is what purifies the water for this building and the building of the girls' dorms next door. We also have over here a pump and tank system that we installed, and this was to give a better pressure assisted system that we could use in this building, so the showers were more efficient and that we could get clean with the water. It was much easier doing it this way. Over here we have, walk this way, I wanted to show you the soccer field. We took some of the old lights and revamped them and put more high efficient LED lamps into this the field, so they have more adequate lighting. We also have the soccer field over here where the kids love to play volleyball and also kickball in this area. If you look out into a little bit of a distance away, we have two tanks, and that is our well area, where we have done a little bit of work in the well area, building a cap for the top of the well, which was necessary for keeping the water sanitary for the children to drink. This building that's right in front of there, New Hope is intending to put a bakery in this building, which is a project for the future for anyone looking at this video and is willing to come out and serve the Lord in that way. They have plenty of work to do here. Right next to that shop, right next to that building is our shop, and in that shop this week, the maintenance man, whose name is Milton, was trained by a gentleman named Phil Armstrong, who is a welder by trade, and gave Milton the skills to be able to do any project that he has here with the new welder that was purchased this week for New Hope. We are now stepping into the shop at New Hope, and as you can see, it is sort of a total disaster because there is no organization. There's no shelves. We have no wall brackets to hang anything. You can see that the walls are deteriorated almost in the back because of the weather. One of our hopes is that we are able to come down here as a team and to revamp this whole shop to get back into order with wall cabinets and shelves, as well as tools. We need to get tools and stock this place so we're not having to go out to separate stores and bring in tools every time we come down here. I also want to show you one of the assets that we have down here in New Hope is our new welder that was purchased at the beginning of the week through a bunch of donors. They gave us the ability to purchase this welder, probably one of the best ones that you could, and this is what they did the projects this week with. If you look down a little bit further, this is their chapel area, upstairs, and downstairs is where the kitchen is right now, the kitchen and bakery. That is the intention of building and moving over to the new bakery when it is finished. Hi, we're out in the front gate of New Hope Children's Home, and one of our projects this week, of the many that we had, was to install this intercom system that Mr. Bolus purchased down here while we were here. Before the intercom system, they would have to come in and ring this bell, and somebody would have to come to the door. And the button rings the phone in the office, and the office can make the proper decision who is out at the gate and allow them to come in through the push of a button on the phone system itself. And if you come through the gate, what we have here is one of the projects that our team worked on. We had to run a new wire from all the way over there, which came under the concrete, back up into this junction box system that was designed from our team, and up to our new lights that we installed, which are again high efficiency LED lamps which flood this area with light. And if you come and look over this way, this is the children's play area for the younger kids. And we had to install a light fixture over on the wall at night because the kids have no way to go out and play at night because it was dark. So we installed a whole new, again, LED lamp on the wall. It's over this way. Which will be then moved to our next project when we replace this pole with a steel pole. We're going to mount a new light up on the pole, which will give us a more encompassed area of light. As you can see, that we have a ladder leaning up against the wall, and the reason why this ladder is here is because the upstairs of this building is not finished, and the second set of flight of steps are not installed. So they use this ladder to get to the roof, which is also the housing right now in the solar system. Our men were using this ladder, and this was sliding back and forth on the top of this ledge. So they ended up building these brackets which hold this ladder firm so there is no injuries. As you can see why, because looking down we have all concrete steps. This wall had a mural painted on it, and after the years of weather, the mural started to peel off and fade. And also we had a lot of pitting in our walls that we had to patch before we painted it. But our team came through here and did the entire wall and the sides and the stairwell. So that was one of the other projects that we had going on here at New Hope. We also installed Wi-Fi routers in these buildings, on the girls' dorm and on the boys' dorm and the hotel, with a absolutely wider spectrum of Wi-Fi so that we can have Wi-Fi on the soccer field, the basketball court, as well as over here in the children's area. We installed an external antenna so that we could have this broader spectrum. And then you point out. One of the projects that we had this week, our team that came down here worked on this goal, and there's two goals, one on the far end and here. This is where the majority of the kids play with soccer, and this is the goal that they have kicked so hard that it actually stretched the fence out and caused it to fail. This time around, we didn't have the money to buy chain link fence, but we did have the money to purchase a reinforcing bar in the back of both of these goals. We're hoping in the future that we're able to have the money and the resources to be able to come down and completely refurbish these goals for these young men and women. This is the girls' dorm and admin for New Hope Children's Home. As you can see, it is unfinished. And their intention is to go up a little bit further to another story. As well as you can see, we have a solar system over here on this building, and that solar system was just in need of some little repairs and a good cleaning for this to work more efficient. We had a gentleman in the name of James Luck, and James Luck Jr., who came to this project to help us this year. They worked on this project, and I want to show you another one. This is the reason why we came down here this year, is to install a new high-efficiency solar system, which was also completed by Mr. Luck and a few other volunteers this week. One of the projects we had the maintenance man Milton work on down here, and was also taught by Phil Armstrong on how to weld, was this ladder. This ladder only came up about 5 to 6 feet, and they added this whole section and this section here to hold it in place. This was one of the projects that was completed this week. As you can see, Arequipa is beautiful. If you would look over here, we have Misty, and the rest of the mountain range is all to the side. This is absolutely beautiful scenery, and I would urge anyone, if you were interested in serving God in missions, this is probably the most loved place. These people here, these children in this home, absolutely love us. And it's going to be extremely sad leaving today.